Bah. Bah. Do, 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 do. Beep. So today, Chipflake just hit 1 million subscribers. To celebrate, we're going to be reacting to all of his videos. And so I'm just gonna cut this out of the video.
There you go. Yeah.
Right.
Then you sign in. Then you just click on that. Yeah. Then YouTube. Yeah, you know how to do it, buddy?
All right. And if you don't believe me, look.
1 million.
So we're gonna be reacting to some of his videos.
1 million strong.
So the first one we're going to react to is his newest video, Cat versus Dog. And I'll pause it at a point. I'll pause the video at a point where I send the picture to Daddy. Enough talking. Buzz. Finally. All the voices I'm doing is not in the video. Here comes the part where I sent to Daddy.
Yeah. Uh-oh, wanted. Yep. Mm.
He's like, I warned you.
Uh-oh.
And he's saying, hey, get off the police side. And he's like, ow. Since when did he get a red laser wave?
What? A red laser? How come that ball's fuzzy? Okay, never mind. What the heck?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
He's like, what happened here? There's fire. He's like, nothing happened.
He's like, what the heck is going on here? He's like, nothing. Nothing going on?
Okay, now I'm gonna react to my mom's favorite video, Big Stretch.
Yeah.
Strip in the background. Strip. There's Chip. Yeah, this is to celebrate Chipflake getting 1 million subscribers.
Big stretch. Chip, give me Chip.
No, swamp.
Stretch.
Spoiler alert, that's one of the videos we're going to be reacting to. So, spoiler alert. Now, next is this one.
You always just ruin everything.
Oats.
How long have I been asleep for? Oh no, it's been 4 weeks since my last video. I hope all of the people behind the big screen didn't disappear. I guess the power's on. Hey, you're not supposed to be out here. How did you get out? You forgot to lock it. And did you really think you can keep me in there forever? Yes. Well, it looks like you need some help getting the power back on. So how about you untie me and I'll help you solve this problem? No, you always ruin everything. I can do this by myself. But it'll be so much quicker if I help. No, all I need to do is find the power supply and switch it back on. It's easy. Can you just untie me at least? It will be so much quicker if you just let me help you.
I like the way he screams.
What are you doing?
This is just old Chipflake. Old Chipflake just sounds cute.
Hey, Chip is in the video.
Yeah.
Chip.
Like I said, we're on the other side of the room.
It's my thinking room. I don't think the power supply will be
Tell
here.
Chip to see you do.
So relaxing.
Chip.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop it, you're ruining it. You need to get out. Hey, is that the power supply? If we just work together, we can leave. No, I don't need your help. You always just ruin everything.
Okay, that was a spoiler alert.
It'll take like 2 seconds. How do I know you're not just going to break it completely? Just push
Go to
it and
Chipflake.
switch it back on. No, you'll break it. You always ruin everything.
Also, I want us to get to 100 subscribers.
This video is literally just
That would be
recording
nice.
yourself. What video? Are we being recorded?
Ow.
You get kicked in the face.
See? It wasn't that hard. Yeah, I guess so.
Alright. That kind of looks like a flag. Today's flag has Chipflake in it. Okay.
So you pick another favorite one.
Alright. Now I'm gonna watch all of these ones. No, well, some, okay? This is my favorite one.
I got college 5 days a week, driving lessons on weekends, but I really need to start saving up to move out. What's a fun job I could do with flexible hours that's not too stressful and would allow me to concentrate on my college work while earning a bit on the side? Hey, I know. I've been getting better at digital art lately. I'll open up for commissions. Okay, so I'll price my stuff a bit lower for now since my art isn't that great. Just drop in some examples and there. My commission sheet is finished. Now to post it online and wait for the customers to roll in.
I'll try
Still
to
no
do sound
messages.
effects after.
That's okay. I mean, I only posted it yesterday. Not that many people have seen it yet. They'll come in soon. That's okay.
The sound that I make is not in the
Maybe it just takes a
video.
while for the algorithm to push it into people's timelines. Okay. Maybe my prices are still too high.
I'll
Guess
go
my
for
ad sucks
that.
even more than I thought it did.
That doesn't
Alright,
suck.
here are the new prices. Come on, someone has to go for this. This is such a good deal.
$10 for a sketch? WTF?
Wow, that's a big order. Okay, that'll be $70. I'll
$70.
send 2 progress pictures for approval. Then when the piece is complete, I'll send the unwatermarked version after payment. Is that alright with you? Yeah, sounds good.
I like his voice. Do. How do you cut her like that?
Okay, here's how the finished piece looks. I'll
There
send you an
goes
invoice,
his
and I'll send you the full
watermark.
HD file once I receive the payment.
He literally has no lines.
Hello? Do you not want the unwatermarked version? Okay, that's fine. It's not like I wanted to be paid for those 12 hours of work or something. Okay, here's the sketch of how it looks so far. Let me know if you'd like any changes.
Looks great. No changes needed.
Alright, that's $20. Would you mind providing me your email so I can send you an invoice?
You want me to pay now?
Yes, please. Once I receive payment, I'll finish working on the piece.
Are you trying to scam me? I don't go into a restaurant and pay before I get my food. WTF?
I mean, some restaurants do that. But okay. For everything plus a background, that's $30. Could you provide me your email for an invoice?
Yeah, so I was thinking, I'm a bit low on money right now, so I can't afford that. But I do have 10K followers, so you get a lot of exposure from it.
Sorry, but I don't do work for free.
It's not for free, you're getting a lot of followers from it. Jeez, you artists are so greedy.
I haven't had a new customer in months. And I could really use some money right now. I guess I should draw an example.
What?
Hey,
Okay.
face.
Oh no. Hi, are you interested in a commission?
Oh yes, winky face. I'd like you to draw my character in a very big and having a with a
Just think of the money,
Yeah,
just think of the money, just think of the money, just
Or-
think of the money. just
Think of the money, think of the money, think of the money.
Okay, that'll be $50. Let's just get this over with.
Oh, y'all crying, John. It.
It's blurred.
Alright, here's the final piece.
Kinda looks like
Thank you
Minecraft
for
drawing.
commissioning me.
No problem. I like it a lot. How about I give you a little tip for doing such a good job, winky face?
A tip?
Ah,
Oh,
earthquake!
I've never
Ah.
gotten a tip before. That's really cool. Maybe this wasn't such a bad idea. Oh no, that's not money! Okay, since my exams are next week, I'd better concentrate on studying.
Dip.
Not like I would have gotten any
Eight.
customers anyway.
Wait.
What the?
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? Just when he's ready to close shop, he gets all the customers. Hey, so the computer.
Bye, computer. Alright. Magical
Then there's
Mouse,
the
Magical
real
Mouse,
Chip.
Magical Mouse. What video should we react today?
Then there's the real Chip sleeping on your bed.
Ding! Oh yeah, I love this one.
Today, we're going to talk about falling asleep.
We'll
It's more
watch
difficult than
both
not clapping along
of
to the
it.
Friends
We'll watch
theme,
this,
and you're probably
and then
going to
we'll do
experience
it again, but
before the end of this video.
slow. That's my favorite way of watching it.
Sleeping is probably
You gonna
the
go full
laziest, most effortless thing
Okay,
you can do.
yes.
Yeah.
You're basically switching your body and brain off for 8 hours and just laying there in bed, doing absolutely nothing. So why is it more difficult for me than keeping an art style? Seriously, evolution, you could have given us a sleep switch, but instead we got wisdom teeth. You know what I'm saying though, right? Sleeping should be as easy as closing your eyes and sleeping. If sleeping was as easy as eating, I would probably be at least slightly less fat. But instead, it's, okay, I'm going to sleep now. I'm kind of uncomfortable. Let me just...
I
roll
wake
over.
up at
Okay, now I
5
can sleep.
a.m.
Hey, remember that time you took the story of a guy drinking gravy and stretched it into an entire 7-minute video? What's more is, you seem to have this heightened perception of sound when you're trying to sleep. Suddenly, only while I'm trying to sleep, I can hear everything. A tree blowing in the wind. Footsteps of someone walking on the street outside. Every word of my neighbor's conversation on the phone, among other miscellaneous neighbor sounds. A fly eating a 3-week-old kebab that I still haven't thrown out. I hear everything. Everything. Isn't nature beautiful? Not to mention, as soon as my head hits that pillow, as soon as I close my eyes, my brain's like, wow, now is the perfect time to think of literally everything. My deepest fears, my stresses, that time I said hi to someone thinking it was my friend but it wasn't, stuff I lied about 10 years ago, video ideas. Look, I love coming up with creative new video concepts as much as the next guy who's running out of ideas, but 3 a.m.? Come on! So, why? Why is it so hard to fall asleep? It's not that I'm not tired. I get tired at like 8 p.m. Scratch that. I get tired the moment I wake up, and then I'm tired for the rest of the day. You know why? Because I can't get to sleep in the first place. You know what it is? Your brain is procrastinating. You're like, hey dude, time to go to sleep. And he's like, I don't wanna. Why though? I don't feel like it. And you just have to deal with it. Because even though you're supposed to be in control of your own brain, you can't even tell it when to go to sleep. Like a bratty child. It does sort of make sense though. You don't want to deal with the morning when your alarm rings and you gotta disturb this lovely, pleasant sleep you are having and get up while being earth-shatteringly tired. Well, you know what, brain? We wouldn't have this problem of me being really tired in the morning if you just let me sleep last night. But no, it was apparently way more important to recite the lyrics of Boom 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 by Venga Boys on repeat for 3 hours. Script is so dumb, oh my god. How about we move on to something a little more positive? I've figured out a way to make falling asleep significantly easier. Well, I say figured out, but what I actually mean is I stole it from Luke's English podcast. I'm not sponsored, nor do I know the creator personally, but I recommend checking it out if English is not your first language. You'll learn a lot more than through watching my videos, considering my frankly quite disturbing obsession with bad grammar and spelling-based humor. Anyway, the idea is you play a game in your head. Yes, a game. A to Z, with countries, for example. You start with A for Australia, then B for Belgium, and keep going through the alphabet trying to find a country beginning with each letter. This works surprisingly well, for me at least. I usually fall asleep by the time I get to the letter T. I guess getting your brain to focus on this game stops it from wandering into thoughts that keep you awake, like fears and worries, and eventually it just gets tired and goes to sleep. Sometimes you gotta switch it up a bit to make it less easy. You gotta find like a medium difficulty. If it's too hard, you're gonna get stuck on a letter and not be able to progress. But if it's too easy, you just speed through it and it doesn't work. I guess that's why counting sheep never works, because there's nothing to concentrate on, so your brain can just tune out the counting while it goes back to those intrusive thoughts. Also, sheep are dumb. So yeah, just thought I'd share this method with you in case you haven't heard of it yet, because it works pretty well for me, and maybe it'll work well for you too. If not, well, you just gotta find what works for you. I'm not gonna give you the whole get to bed at the same time, don't drink caffeine, exercise, etc. speech, since everyone in the entire world knows that already. Maybe you should try this new method I've been hearing about lately. It's called not staying up all night watching YouTube.
Okay. Hey!
Why I minimize it so it's easier to switch.
Alright. Okay.
Little Chip is sleeping on the bed.
There's the glider from the intro. Yep, that'll be our intro.
Anything they want because they're such. Oh my god, how can you not like widely loved food item? Why? Oh gee, I don't know, it's just the colour, it's not quite the right shade. Yeah, if it was just a smidgen lighter. Yeah, delicious. Gordon Ramsay approves. Bon appetit. But no, the colour is not correct. Therefore, I detest widely loved food item.
What? Food is gross? What the heck? Food's good.
Okay, so you, who's watching the video right now, you're probably going to fall into one of two groups. Picky eaters or people who don't understand picky eaters. And today I'm going to try to help both groups out, because giving vague advice and trying to make it apply to everybody is what I do best. So, picky eaters, what are they? Spoiled brats who eat nothing but chicken burgers for dinner and chocolate cake for tea because their parents just give them anything they want because they're such precious little angels. Oh yeah, people like that definitely exist. Mostly children and man-children, but they're the minority. See, picky is already a negative word, so you instantly think of someone as douchey when you hear the term, and that's wrong. We're not doing it on purpose. I want to enjoy peanut butter and pie like everybody else does, but my tongue just says no. But I'm determined to change. No, tongue. Food is supposed to be delicious, and I'm not going to let you dictate my life choices. So if you too are a picky eater, let me share with you some of my methods that have helped me to enjoy food more. So step one is you have to clear your mind. You have to allow yourself to enjoy the food. I think that when you've tried so many foods and you dislike most of them, whenever you try something new, you kind of expect not to like it. So you're already in this mindset of, I don't like this, before you've even tried it. So just try to chill out and think like, hey, lots of people like this thing, so it must not be that bad. Also, following on from that, try not to set any expectations. Imagine you watch a movie expecting to have the most sophisticated, well-written plotline of its time, and it turns out to be just a silly popcorn movie. Everyone else enjoyed it, but not you, because you expected something else. Thus, your opinion on the movie is ruined forever, because you just can't get past the plot holes and badly written dialogue, even though these were never meant to be a huge focus of the film. Wow, bit of a tangent there, but you get the point, probably. You could try the opposite and purposefully go into it with really low expectations, but personally this doesn't really work for me. Like the point I made earlier, it kind of makes me dislike it before I even try it. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's fine. Okay, so when you do eat the food or drink the drink, try to focus on what you like about it. Even if you hate most of it, try to focus on what you do like, which might be the texture, the fizziness, maybe even looks really nice. Try to enjoy the things that you like about it and ignore what you dislike about it. It sounds kind of difficult, but after some practice, this is actually what helped me the most. Another thing that helps with general food you don't like is to try a high quality version of it. For example, after trying sushi for the first time from an English supermarket, I was like, but then I went to an actual sushi restaurant run by actual Asian people, which served fresh food that hadn't been kept in the fridge for weeks, and I was like, holy sushi, this is actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that you probably don't want to go to a restaurant
That's
and
Daddy's
spend
favorite
probably
food,
quite
sushi.
a lot of money on something when you don't know if you're going to regret it or not. Especially if you're someone who already assumes they won't like anything else in the menu other than the stuff you already know. So you don't have to do that. Instead, when you go to a restaurant, ask the people you're with if they want to try what you've ordered and let them try yours. And if that's too weird for you, next time you go to one of these all-you-can-eat places, try all the things you've never had before. Just don't buy it from the reduced aisle at the back of the supermarket, because it's probably going to taste gross and put you off it forever. So these are the tactics that I use, and I have to say it's working out pretty well. Also, even if you're not picky, you can use these to help you get used to things that are an acquired taste, like coffee, if you want to. So I did do a little research on the subject to see if I could find any more tips or reasons why some people are more picky than others. Most of the articles are about children, which made me very offended, but it's true that your tastes do change over time and that your pickiness will start to go away. I'm an adult and I'm still a picky eater, but I definitely find myself being able to eat a wider range of foods than I used to. And I think that one of the main reasons I see myself as picky is just because I'm anxious about trying new foods, as I immediately assume that I won't like it. So don't be ashamed if you're a picky eater, unless you only eat burgers and cake, in which case you might want to get that checked out. But it's an evolutionary thing, designed to keep you away from eating things that might be dangerous. But what I want to know is why I hate pie despite knowing it's completely harmless. Get your lab coats on, because it's time for biology with Chip. Yay! Okay, so basically the tongue has these little bumps on it called papillae? Yeah, that, which is where your taste buds are. And some people just have a lot more of these than others. It's mostly a genetic thing, which is why you'll usually have similar taste in food to your siblings.
Space cow.
So people who have a stronger sense of taste and are less likely to enjoy spicy food, for example. The opposite is also true, that people with less taste buds are more likely to be able to handle spices, bitterness, etc. However, a lot of what influences what kind of food you like or dislike comes from what you eat while you're growing up. For example, I grew up in Britain, and as you may or may not know, British food tends to be pretty basic, which might be why I like my food simple. Another big part of it is based on what your mother eats while pregnant. If she eats a lot of chocolate, for example, you're probably gonna like chocolate too. You may also be familiar with this diagram. You may have also tried tasting things with different parts of your tongue as a kid. Well, it turns out this isn't even true. Apparently, this diagram is a misinterpretation of this diagram, which was supposed to show how some areas of the tongue are more receptive to certain tastes, not that some areas of the tongue can only taste certain tastes. And this has been taught in schools. It got taught to me. I just feel so lied to. That's not relevant to my point, I just wanted to bring it up. This has been biology with Chip. I'm not qualified. Boy, learning sure is fun. So in conclusion, don't feel bad about not liking certain foods, because it's not your fault. It's your genes' fault, and your mother's. But also try to be open about trying new stuff. If you do try out any of the suggestions I've made, please do let me know how it goes. I've never really seen or read anything about curing pickiness. So if you have any of your own experiences with learning to like food or junk, feel free to leave a comment.
Okay,
I'm
just
actually
to make
aiming
it
to
small.
make the videos from now on, which I
And
know is
escape?
like a
You
death
gotta keep it big?
sentence, but I think with some scheduling and good old motivation, I can pull it off. So I hope you'll stick around to leave me your thoughts, and thanks for watching. My voice is dead.
8-bit Chip sleeping. Da 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 da. So yeah, that's all the videos from Chipflake. Check him out. He has 1 million subscribers. I'm a subscriber. Check him out. Ah!
Daddy's a subscriber too.
Yep. Ah!
And Liam even has a cup of Chipflake.
Yeah.
So what video are we going to watch next? What are we going to watch next? Oh, those are all our videos.
So, that will be all.
Thank you all for watching, and thank all the subscribers.
Don't forget to subscribe to Chipflake's channel. Also, we're trying to get us to 100 subscribers. Anyways, bye. Outro time. Bah. 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 Bah.